Every day is a winding road. Just do a little road walk here. Leaving Shelter Cove. Was gonna try and get out earlier, but you know how those popular spots just suck you in. So slept in just a little bit longer, just a little bit, and enjoyed some nice coffee. And just walking on the road. I think I'm starting to feel better because I've been able to sleep a little bit more. My throat's been hurting, but I think it's either getting better or I'm so tired now that I can sleep, which is good. And next stop is Elk Lake in like 2 to 3 days. We'll see. I am back at the original junction and gotta keep going this way. Also, look at these signs. The trees just growing right into them. Onwards we go. This section of Oregon's just amazing. Tons of moss everywhere. Look at that. A dog. Yes, it is just beautiful out here. This is definitely a spot I'd come back and go camping at. Super, super nice. Morning views. Oh, there are lakes and ponds everywhere. Right next to the trail, too. There's that. Well, look at that PCT marker. That is really something real buried in there. Taking a break, and look at that dragonfly just landed right on my bag. He's been there a while, so just hanging out. Little break here. Long day today. This is when the feet feel like they're gonna fall off, and I'm like, oh my gosh, just get to camp. But actually tonight, Mark is gonna pick me up at the Elk Creek Trailhead, a friend from the gym that I teach at. And yeah, so push the miles. Gonna explore Bend a little bit tomorrow and just have a good time. I listened to a lot of Harry Potter. I'm still in that 4th book. It's a long one. The Goblet of Fire. The Tri-Wizarding Games. It's pretty good. I'm getting into it. So, just a lovely view of the mountains. And off to the Elk Creek Trailhead. Look at that. Three sisters.
So in the wintertime, this is just a big giant snowbank. So you just go right there. You don't even. This is all closed off right there.
Runners on the road. A little ski lift. Three sisters. Faith, Hope, and Charity.
Nancy.
And Nancy. had a lovely time in Bend. Mark, who I know I teach fitness classes at this gym in the Bethany, Portland area, and he invited me to come hang out in Bend. We floated the river, went to REI, showed me around some cool lakes, and we went up Mount Bachelor. So I've only been to Bend like one other time before in the winter, and it's a fun town. So back on the trail we are, and he and his dog are gonna hike up, do a little loop with me, and I'll just keep going. And there we go. And got a new hat. My old one was getting my hats just get pretty nasty, like the sun and the sweat. So look at all these butterflies. They're just everywhere, fluttering around. Little snippet of the trail here. So it's weird now walking kind of in the open, nice exposed area, nice view of the mountains. Earlier I was kind of in the quote green tunnel, just lots of forest trees, which I really nice and shady, kind of enjoyed that. And then you kind of just walk out and nice meadow, nice grass, and mountains in the background. So this morning got kind of a little bit of a later start than I thought. Probably got on the trail around noonish, but still, I mean, I planned a half day anyways, but it just gets so hot out here, and I'm like, around like 2-3 o'clock. Just trying to get at least 10 miles in today. And yesterday, man, Bend is a cool city. Like, went on a little river float down the Deschutes, and there's so many people out there, and that's pretty ideal. And just had a good time. So yeah. All right, camp for the night. Have a nice little pond behind me, so I did grab some water from a flowing river about a mile before, because I generally like to get my water from a flowing source, but you know, I have gotten it from lakes and ponds before, so this wouldn't be too bad if I needed more water. Lovely little campsite. It's my tent. I just switched shoes, so I went for the Las Sportivas now. I was just taking them off. They're a little bit more sturdy than the Ultras. So far I think they're good. I'm a little worried about my pinky toe again, because they just don't have that as wide toe box as the Ultras. So that's the one thing I keep, I feel like I have a system for everything, but the shoes I just can't quite figure out. I know everyone's feet are different, so it's, one shoe might work for me that might not work for someone else, or vice versa. I know a lot of people like Ultras, and they're good. You can just feel, since they're trail runners, you can feel the rocks underneath. And I know, especially Washington coming, there's lots of rocks and climbs and lava rocks. So I'll report back to you on how these ones hold up. What else? Bags. I got about 7 days resupply to Timberline. Bag feels, always feels a little bit heavier coming out of it, the first day of the resupply. And yeah, I went about 11 miles today. And have a nice relaxing evening. Just take my shoes off, and we'll get after it tomorrow.